Well, I am giving the fight to Claressa Sheilds 7 rounds to 3. I will eat my crow because I thought that Savannah Marshall was going to beat her, but this woman between 147, 154, 160, 168, 168 pounds, 175, she is the best. And the only reason why I'm not going any lower than that is because those women would never meet. Here is the punch stats. 471 thrown by Sheilds, 174 landed. 391 thrown by Marshall, 132 landed. Claressa Sheilds was the more explosive fighter, the bigger punches, the better looking fighter in there. The girl is good. She must be giving her flowers. Even if she was to go back down to 154, she would wash Terry Harper and Natasha Jonas. Thanks for the super chat, Dream Chaser. I still say Katie Taylor's resume is better than Savannah Marshall's. Come on, we got to keep it real here. But let's just hope in this fucked up world of boxing, no bullshit happens with the cards. Because with the Queen dying and it being in London, where Savannah Marshall's from, and there were some rounds there where you could have said, okay, 2-minute rounds, I can see how we can give it to Savannah Marshall. But no, Claressa Sheilds won this fight, in my opinion, defeating the only woman to ever beat her. And she beat her convincingly. It wasn't necessarily domination, but Savannah Marshall lost, and now she's going to have to hear it because Claressa Sheilds is going to light her ass up on social media. And I just hope that Claressa Sheilds don't become a PR nightmare and don't fuck up her blessings, because sometimes she can go a little bit too far with her shit talking, and it kind of, because she already acknowledged that the UK is like where boxing is at for women's boxing. And sometimes she can put her foot in her mouth. So let's listen to these cards. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Let's turn it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 10 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for the official decision. Judge Gray scores it 96-94, while judges Lombardi and Buscarelli score it 97-93, declaring your winner by unanimous decision and the new undisputed women's middleweight champion of the world, the GWOAT.
Glad to fight. Listen, I'm glad they ain't robbed that girl. I was concerned. I was concerned. She did it.
Claressa Sheilds.
The right person won.
Savannah Marshall's backyard and ekes out a unanimous decision victory.
I heard that 96-94.
She landed the cleaner shots, the harder shots, and the flashier shots. It was close. And there are rings that, there are rounds that are swing rounds that you don't know who won. It could be a punch that could separate the difference between who won and didn't win. So these are not easy fights to score.
I think it was that wide. Who was it, 97-93?
But I'm not sure you could have complained if Marshall got the nod. It was that close, and there were so many different moments. But I think Shields' early start, again, her clean punches, flashy punches, and the harder punches did it.
He just told Savannah Marshall she was the hardest fight of her career. Still lost, though.
In our previous fight, the one that started early is the one that won the match.
Yes.
And the one in this fight that started early won this match. But great effort.
That's it. Now who's her rival?
Today. They put on a great,
That's it. She's on like who is her rival? Maybe a rematch with Hannah Gabriel's. But who's her rival? But I'm glad they ain't rob her though. Would y'all want to see that again? I mean, I guess we're gonna have to, right? Oh, here y'all go. What happened, T-Street? I thought you said Marshall was going to win. I didn't say she was going to win. I gave my prediction. Hey, if y'all want to be whores and be like, and let me have it, go ahead, let me have it. But But I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh, you were wrong and all that type of shit. All right, I was wrong, you know? And if you don't know, when it comes to boxing, I'm wrong quite a bit. So, you know, it ain't no sweat off my back. I fucking picked old ass Luis Ortiz to beat Andy Ruiz. Shit. So I've picked some bullshit before. How about that? I picked Robert Guerrero to beat Mayweather. How about that? This ain't nothing. Let's listen to the post-fight interview. My reputation in tatters. Okay, here we go. All right, now it's my reputation fucked up. Okay, all right, you know what? Now y'all just talking any old thing. Y'all just saying anything now. But who's next, though? I did pick Javier Fortuna to beat Ryan Garcia. Did I? Oh, because of the voodoo. Yeah, I did. Because of the voodoo. But yeah, it's well known. If I pick somebody, it's probably in your best interest to pick the other person. You know, I mean, I'll lead you to the river, you know, but when it comes about drinking, that's up to you. I'll tell you all the background shit of the fight, all the build up, all that shit. Tell you who's supposed to win, then my fucking ass will go pick the other person. Let's listen in.
Take your time.
I just want to thank God because I've been working hard for a very long time. And no one has given me credit, but after that display tonight and after a tough opponent, you know, I couldn't even see out my right eye round 6 through 10 because she do hit hard. But I bit down and I did what I do in training and I got the job done. So I just want to thank Savannah Marshall and her team. I want to thank the whole UK for being here because it's not just a special moment for me, but it's a special moment for women's boxing. Savannah Marshall,
I'm superstitious.
Mikaela, Dubois. I mean, women's boxing has been around for so many years and so many greats that came before us, but here we are in front of 20,000 fans in London at the O2 Arena, and I think that's fight of the year. I'm just so happy, and it's an unbelievable moment right now.
Brilliant words, powerful words. The sport can only grow from here. The fight itself, can you be honest? I'd love to know what you said when you went over to Savannah there. I think we caught it on the cameras. I'm sure you said that's the hardest fight of my career.
Yeah, she's a tough competitor. She's a hard puncher. She has endurance, but I'm the better fighter 10 years later. And if you ask me, I'm 2-0 against her because I never felt like I lost in the amateurs. But now I guess we can say we won and won. And I don't know why she want to retire. But if that's what she want to do it. But she got a lot left for sure.
Retire.
A lot of people thought that you were great, but did she push you to a whole new level tonight, that you went above and beyond anything that we've seen before?
I bit down every round. Every round, if I felt like she with a big shot, I hit her back with a big shot. If she hit me to the body, I punched her to the body.
She did.
It was times I threw her against the ropes and landed my shots. It was times where she won on the ropes. But I know I did the most work today and that I was winning the inside combinations.
It's almost, it sounds
She was.
bizarre, but to get booed here, you're going to get booed here. But I do think that you have won some fans over. I think we're going to lose you now. I think we're going to lose you.
Thank you, guys. Listen, UK, I love you guys, and you guys have a lot of great women fighters, and I would love to come back and not get booed by you guys one day. But as of right now, I just want everybody to give it up for me, Savannah Marshall, and all the women that came here today.
Am I right in saying we lose you to the PFL now, who were very gracious in letting the delay take place? Would you then come back to boxing and do this again, or have you got other challenges?
She's going back to MMA.
Shrouded in mystery, we didn't really know what it meant. Is there a rematch with Savannah Marshall, or will you now pursue other avenues?
It was a rematch clause if it was a controversial decision, but I won unanimously today. So it would have been like a split. I'm quite sure they would have been calling for a rematch, and Boxer would have won the rematch, but it was unanimously today.
We're boxing fans, so we would love to see it again. Would you welcome it in the States? Do you welcome her over to the States and we do it one more time in the US?
Absolutely. If that's what the fans want, then that's what we're going to do. I would love to fight in the UK. My dream is to fight the T-Mobile Arena. So, yeah, for sure. Champion talk. Go ahead, baby.
Savannah, commiserations. How do you feel right now on the back of probably the best female fight that we've ever had in a British ring?
I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who bought a ticket to come and support me. I really appreciate it, and it's absolutely amazing that 2 women have sold out the O2. It's unbelievable, and I thank you, every one of you, from the bottom of my heart.
Was she better than you thought she was? Did she bring the best out of you? How do you feel the fight went for you? The first half, perhaps, is the half of the fight that cost you.
Claressa's a brilliant fighter. She definitely is. She's not as fast as what I thought she was. But no, she's a brilliant fighter, and she's definitely earned the title of the greatest woman of all time.
I don't think we're going to get this coffee yet, but will we get it in the future?
Maybe after the 3rd one.
There you go. Congratulations to both you. A historic night. Congratulations.
Oh, that's nice. I'm happy for him. Well, so do you want to see it again? I would entertain it again, mostly because I know, unfortunately, unless she fights Franchon Cruz-Dezurn or moves back down to 154, she is going over to PFL, which is mixed martial arts again. So she's not going to be back in boxing till probably sometime in the spring, maybe summer of next year. But she's did everything she needed to do in the sport of boxing. There's still more to do, but, you know, like, she's pretty much done everything, and she's done it impressively, and she's gotten better over her last few fights. You know? But would you entertain a third fight? I mean, a second fight between Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall? I would. I just think that Savannah Marshall fought the wrong fight. Claressa Shields, you know, she tried to fight an inside fight, and Claressa Shields just was faster, more explosive, you know, and as Claressa Shields said, she made sure to fire back when Savannah would hit with a body shot, Claressa Shields would return with a body shot, and she had the bigger, more explosive combinations on the inside. But now that that's over, it's like, okay, well, now who's Claressa Shields, you know, like, next big fight? She can beat Terry Harper at 154 if she decides to go back down. She can beat Natasha Jonas if she decides to go back down. But nice, solid event. If I was to rate this event on a scale of A to F, I would give this a B+. You know, I would give this event a B+. Way better than I thought it was going to be. You know, let's see. You know, I'm interested to see what shit Claressa Shields is going to talk on social media now. And then maybe she can go the exhibition route. You know, maybe fight a cyborg who's now boxing. You know, whatever's going on with Amanda Nunes. You know, if she's able to get out of her UFC contract or get some time away. But as far as boxing, you know, can somebody shoot any names to me that you would want to see Claressa Shields against that would really, really like sell? Like, who's her next big rival? You know? But I'm happy for the Claressa Shields because not only did she win against Savannah Marshall, she won convincingly. And that's how it's supposed to be. So let me tell you something. We're not always supposed to agree. There's going to be times you're going to see my videos. You're going to say, all right, this guy's cool. This guy's the fucking man. There's going to be other times you're going to be like, this guy's a fucking dickhead. You see what I'm saying? So no matter who wins or loses, I'm always going to give the fighters respect. I'm not going to try to make up no excuses and say, Savannah Marshall got robbed and all that. Nah, Claressa Shields won. I don't hold any allegiances to these boxes. You know, I still win whoever wins or loses. You see what I'm saying? But let me get up out of here because I need to take a break. I've been covering boxing all morning, and I still got content of Big J's to get out from interviews he did. My colleague is at Haney Kambosos. That card's going to be starting in a half an hour on ESPN Plus, the prelims. So I'm going to be watching that. And Wilder versus Helenius, we're going to be streaming during that main event in about 4 hours or so. So we're not done for the night at all. I'm just going to get away from this computer, go eat some dinner, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Follow me on Twitter at T Street Controversy. Here, I'll put the link to my Twitter right in the chat for you guys, because we are not done covering. There's the link to my Twitter. And also on the Fight View 360 Boxing Podcast, the link is down below in the description box. The Fight View 360 Boxing Podcast. I'm going to be doing my weekend recap of all of the fights to be released on this next Tuesday. So see you guys later. We'll be covering more boxing. Thanks for watching.